Hello lads and lassies, and welcome back to my channel. It is I, Mr. Mayhem, and I am here today to show you my pickups for November of this year. The last video seemed to have blown up, so thank you for all the love on that one. And also my first video, the Terrifier box set, is nearly 1,000 views. It might be there by the time this goes up on the 2nd, I believe, but yeah, I'm filming this on the 24th, as I don't plan on buying anything else, but I'll render this out, and then if needs be, I'll add it on if I do buy anything else. But yeah, before we get into it, as always, leave a like, drop a comment, share with your friends, subscribe for more, and don't forget to turn the notification bell on to be notified of when I upload. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it. So we'll start with the games. So first off, we have God of War Ragnarok. Now for this one, I'm just going to show you the box. I'm not going to open it or anything. So God of War Ragnarok is absolutely fantastic. As you've seen, I've done a series on it. I apologise for the abhorrent mic quality and not great video quality. My next series, Condemned, which comes out tomorrow, will be much better, I promise. And from now on, it'll be a lot more professional. I've got a capture card. I've went out and I've spent an unholy amount of money to get the good equipment to do this, because I am fucking really enjoying doing YouTube. So, but yes, God of War Ragnarok, I love this game. Just as good as the first one in my opinion. I still need to go back and platinum it, but yeah, fantastic. Next up is 13. I bought this. I got this for a tenner at CEX, not CEX, HMV. It is a steelbook, which to be fair, it is quite a nice steelbook, but I bought this to do like a pain through, like play it on the hardest difficulty, because obviously I'd heard it was horrible. Sadly, I tried recording the first hour of this twice. Both times something messed up. First time it was the audio on my mic side. Second time it was the audio on the game side. So I'm not going back to do this for a little while. I might come back and do the whole paying through at some point, but right now I'm just sick of this because it is fucking bad. But yeah, I got that for a tenner at HMV. Shite. And the last one, Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2. Bought this because I'm a big fan of Sniper Elite, and I've always wanted to try the Contract series. I've tried the Sniper Ghost Warrior series. I didn't like them, but I heard decent things about Ghost Warrior, and this was on sale for £15 from Amazon. So yeah, I've played one mission in it. It's decent. It's janky, but I'm finding it quite endearing. So enjoying it so far. Okay, so next up are the standard Blu-rays, of which there's 13-ish. First up, we have a 215 deal that I got in HMV, which was Doom Patrol Season 1 and 2. Doom Patrol Season 1 and 2, or just Doom Patrol in general, is a show that I've always wanted to get into. I really enjoy what DC do with their TV stuff. I enjoyed the first 2 seasons of Arrow, and I've still yet to rewatch the rest of it. First 2 seasons of Flash are great as well. Watchmen is the best bit of TV I've ever seen. Up there, I mean. Peacemaker is fucking hilarious. I love that show as well. Swamp Thing I really liked. Like, they're just knocking it out of the park with their TV stuff. And I'd always heard about Doom Patrol, mainly because it has Brendan Fraser in it. But I saw this in HMV and I was like, 2 for $15 or $14.99 each. I'm like, yeah, I'll pick these 2 up. So looking forward to getting stuck into that at some point. Next up is the Ghost Watch 101 Films box set. Now this thing is genuinely, this is one of my favourite box sets of the year. It is such a nice collector's set. I'd pre-ordered it back at the start of September, and obviously I was excited to get this because I'd first heard about this film through a YouTube channel called Inside of Mind, and I'll link that video down in the description if I can remember. But it was absolutely so cool what they did to pull this off and how they actually fooled everyone. Go watch his video to find out more, but from what I've seen of this is amazing. And when I saw it was getting a second sight, a Blu-ray, let alone a big chunky box set, I was like, oh my god. So I pre-ordered that shit. In fact, it's only £25 as well. So I pre-ordered it. Then it got to the release date. Oh, we're out of stock. So I was like, oh, cool. So I gave up. I was scrolling to the pre-order page on Amazon again like a week later. Oh, this title releases on the 7th. I was like, but it didn't. It just, okay, so I pre-ordered again. Same thing happened. Oh, out of stock. So then I just went directly to the page and, oh, you can just buy it with next day delivery. And I was like, you fucking what? So I was able to pick it up, and it is absolutely gorgeous. For 25 quid, this is a steal, like genuinely. I might do an unboxing of this at some point, but absolutely beautiful set, and I look forward to get stuck into that at some point. Next up is a film that I did a musings on. If you've seen it, you know my opinion on it. I'm not going to go into details here. If you want to know my opinion, go watch that. I'll link it in the description. But yeah, love this Second Sight Session 9 set. It is amazing. I also unboxed this there as well, so check that out. That was £32. And the last sort of chunky box set boy of the Blu-rays, excluding one movie box set, is the Boiling Point Second Sight Limited Edition. Now, I did an unboxing of this, as you probably saw, so I won't open it up as usual, but yeah, this film is incredible. It's one of the best one-shot films I've ever seen. It's absolutely fantastic. Brilliant little set. That was 25 quid as well. And now for two films I bought off of Callum, so he's going to trade them into CEX, and that is The Crimes of Grindelwald and The Secrets of Bumble Horror. I saw Crimes of Grindelwald in cinemas. I really didn't like it. It's my least favourite Harry Potter. Still is. But I rewatched this with my girlfriend after I bought these off Callum. It's not as bad as I remember it being, but it's still pretty bad. This, on the other hand, I actually really enjoyed. And I'm quite sad that they're probably not going to make any more sequels, but the ending to this could serve as an ending. Obviously, there's still stuff left open, but to me, it'll suck, but it's still cool. I think this is as good as And Where to Find Them. So, but yeah, I think I paid £5 for these like together. Next up is a movie that I heard about through, I believe it was Cody Leach. I believe I heard about it through him. I can't remember the exact video, so I won't be able to link it, but I'll link his channel. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to look into this and watch it because it's James Wan, and I've never heard of it before, and apparently it's a revenge thriller with Kevin Bacon, so looking forward to getting into this. This was £5 on Amazon, and there's one of those films that I was quite surprised that was so easily accessible. Just feels like it should be one of those films where it's quite difficult to get, but next up we have a series of films that I actually was never interested in at all up until suddenly one day I was like, I want to watch them. And that's the Underworld films. I picked up the 1 to 4 and the Blood Wars set because you don't get them all together, but this is a series that I'd heard a lot about in terms of it being a cult series and that the sequels are shit, but I'm looking forward to jumping into this at some point. Might watch the first one this weekend, it depends, but yeah, I paid £15 for these two together, so yeah, looking forward to watching them at some point. And the final standard Blu-ray, there's still one Blu-ray steelbook, is Wonder Woman. I don't like this film, but Callum was going to trade it in, and I was like, no, I'll take it, because at least I've got it, and it was £2, so. No more short to say about it. I didn't like this. It's a mess. It's stupid. I really don't like it. But I'm glad that I have it. If I want to rewatch it, then I've got it, and I only paid £2 for it, and it's got a minty fresh slipcover, so. And the last Blu-ray is the Creed Steelbook. Now, the reason I have this is because Callum was getting rid of his because we bought the Creed 1 and 2 Steelbooks, and I bought him the Creed 2 4K Steelbook ages ago. But it wouldn't line up with Creed 3, so he was going to sell it. But I said, no, I'll give you money for it. So I bought it off him, and yeah, nothing much to say other than we love these films, and I'm glad I bought this off him and didn't let it just go to waste. So, because CEX tends to not look after their stuff or sell them for way more than it's worth. But yeah, that is all the Blu-rays. Okay. So now into the 4Ks. There's quite a few of these. I think there's about 45-ish. First up, we have the Beauty and the Beast remake. Now, this is one of the few Disney remakes that I actually think is really good. I really enjoy this one. The fact that Dan Stevens got cast as the Beast is awesome and huge for him. I'm so glad he blew up as much as he did. This is in a 2 for $20 deal with New Mutants, I believe, but really happy this is a thing. I tried to get the original, but I ended up just being able to pick up this. Going to see if I can pick up the original this month in December, so we'll see how that goes. Next up is the first Marvel trilogy I bought. It's the Iron Man trilogy. Now, this is one thing I'm going to say. Marvel kicks ass when it comes to their trilogies. Like, these boxes, or at least the 4K boxes, are lovely. I paid £35 for this despite the £40 tag. It was £5 off, but Callum got all these as well, and now I have all of them as well. Because I know you might think, oh, you're just copying Callum, but no, it's just because we tested some of them at his, and they do look way better. This is the trilogy I went for first until because I wasn't sure if I was going to go head first into this, but as you will see throughout this video, I now have them all in 4K. So, but I love that they've kept all the single boxes, and just I love these sets. They're just solid, awesome sets. £35 from HMV. Next up, another 2 for 21s is The Lion King and Mulan. Lion King, I watched a lot as a kid. Love it. And Mulan, I didn't watch until I first met my girlfriend in 2019, and I love it. I love Mulan. These are both fantastic films. Got these for 2 for 20 at HMV. Absolutely brilliant. And I love these arts. Like, just look at that. And then that. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I fucking despise the remake. Just saying it. I fucking hate it. It is so awful. Genuinely one of the worst films I've ever seen. I hate it. It's soulless. Anyway, I'm going to move on. Next up, we have 2 imports. Now, you can't get these in the UK. And I believe they're only in Germany, as far as I know. It's Midsummer and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, Midsummer, I love Midsummer. This has English audio on both of them and all of them, and this has English audio as well, and English subtitles. So, I was really happy to be able to pick these up from Germany. This was 32, this was 32. So happy to have these. There's not much difference on this one. I've not checked this one out yet, but I'm just happy to have this. It's just cool to see I have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in 4K. But yeah, really happy with these 2 pickups as well. So next up, we have Apollo 13 and The Incredible Hulk. Now, I haven't seen, so the reason I got these 2 is after a bunch of movies I spent money on came damaged, so I bought these in a 2 for 30. So this was to complete my MCU collection. This because I've seen it once, but I cannot remember when I saw it. And apparently the 4K looks great. I really like Incredible Hulk, but yeah, 2 for 30 from Amazon. Looking forward to watching them at some point. Next up, 2 Marvel films in the 2 for 20 again. Eternals and Black Widow. This is one of the ones that came a little bit damaged. I'm not going to try and show you because my camera's being temperamental as fuck right now, but Black Widow is disappointing. Eternals, as you probably saw last time in my October pickups, I bought it off Callum before he traded it in. Now I have watched it. I watched it with my girlfriend a couple of weeks ago, and I really, really liked it. So I picked up the 4K along with Black Widow. I wish I had a slipcover for this. If anyone wants to send me one, just give me a message. I'd love to get it, but it's just the only MCU one I don't have with a slipcover. So next up is the Captain America trilogy. This is my favourite out of the Marvel trilogies because it's got this really nice rubbery matte feel to it. And again, I just love that they keep these, like all the cover arts in there with a separate box as well. So if you wanted to, you could just have them separately. But I think Marvel does wonders with these 4K box sets because they're just absolutely gorgeous. Love them so much. And another box set is the Thor box set. Again, love this box set. It is just absolutely gorgeous. I just love the fact that, again, you have all the copies singular, and if you want to, you can keep the big box. I don't see why you would get rid of this though. It's so nice. I actually already had Ragnarok in 4K, but I wanted this so bad that I just double dipped, and I'm so glad I did because it looks absolutely banging on a shelf. So I forgot to say that those 2 were £35 each from, excuse me, Amazon. Next up, Shang-Chi and Black Panther, 2 for 25, Amazon. Shang-Chi I watched recently with Callum and really liked it, never saw it in the cinemas. Black Panther, I've seen every Marvel film in the Infinity Saga, apart from Iron Man and Incredible Hulk in the cinema. But saw this in the cinema, thought didn't like it as much as everyone else did. But again, we checked out a bunch of stuff at Callum's in 4K that he'd bought, and then we ended up just getting the whole of the MCU because we want this stuff in like the highest quality possible. Yeah, it might not be like a massive difference, but it's not going to look like Dune, but still, like it's nice to have them in the best possible quality. And I just love this slipcover on Shang-Chi. Absolutely gorgeous slipcover. Me and Callum both hate these phase ones. They're just disgusting and we just don't like them at all, but yeah. Now this isn't a twofer, this was just happy accident. I managed to get Avengers Assemble and 8 Avengers Age of Ultron with both with slipcovers. This was 7, this was 8. I'm so happy that I got these because they have such nice slipcovers that look so nice on the shelf. Just absolutely gorgeous. I like both of these films. Personally, I actually like Age of Ultron more than the first one. But maybe that's because I've seen the first one so much. But yeah, really happy I got those. Okay, next up we have 2 for $30 from Amazon. Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, and The Prestige. Now, the reason I got The Prestige is because it was the only Nolan film I needed. If I ever do this, by the way, I'm trying to focus the camera. It's the only Nolan film I needed in 4K. And I'm very glad that I did pick it up because it's a film that I've wanted to watch again more and more and more. Because I've only seen it once. I thought it was good, but not amazing. So I'm looking forward to get back into this at some point. But yeah, that's The Prestige. And Hellboy 2. Hellboy is a series that I watched the first one ages ago. I have the first and second on Blu-ray. I really liked both of them. Second one's better, and I'm really excited to watch these again in 4K. So the remake I don't think is atrocious. It's not great, but I can find fun in it. But I'm very excited to watch this again. The fact that these are 4Ks is awesome. Yeah, and I don't think this one has a slip cover at all, as far as I know. But next up, we have V for Vendetta. This is another one of those films that came damaged, the slip cover. But again, I don't mind. As you've seen, I've done musings on this and really, really, really love this film. And I wanted to pick it up. It was in a 2 for $30 with, I believe, Split, I think it was. I think it was Split. But yeah, really happy to have picked this up. Watched the 4K with Callum. 4K is beautiful. Not the best 4K, but still looks better than the Blu-ray. But very happy to own this. And the art on this one is way better than the Blu-ray, in my opinion. Blu-ray still looks cool, but yeah, awesome. I'm sorry if the camera keeps focusing on the wrong things. It keeps being weird. But yeah, very happy to have this. Next up, we have the Unbreakable trilogy with Unbreakable, Split, Glass with a really nice slipcover. I know that Unbreakable and Glass are true 4Ks, but Split isn't. But I love this trilogy. The first two are the best. Glass is not bad. It's okay. Disappointing, but okay. But I'm very happy to have had these. Unbreakable was one of the worst ones I had in that damaged shipment I was telling you about. This came with a collapsed bottom where you could squeeze it and it would just go flat. The slipcover is tattered and everything, but as I said, I got £30 back and got 2 more movies out of it, so I don't really mind. But I'm very happy to have picked these up. I think these were 2 for $20, Unbreakable and Glass, so really excited to watch these again. It's funny, I still have a sealed copy of Glass, so I need to get back around and watch these 4Ks at some point. Another 2 for $20 here. We have Alita, Battle Angel, and Shape of Water. Now, Shape of Water I saw it in cinemas, loved it. Was really surprised when I was looking for 4Ks, like for what else I could possibly get in the future, and I didn't have a Shape of Water Blu-ray at all. So I was like, oh, I could pick that up. So I got that and Alita. Now, Alita, I saw in the cinemas and I didn't really like it that much, to be quite honest. I didn't. I just didn't get it. But that's why, like, when I saw this was in a 2 for $20, and this was 15 on its own, I was like, there's nothing else in this deal I want, so I think I'll give Alita another crack. So look forward to checking this one out. But yeah, 2 very nice movies with lovely sleep covers. So one I forgot to mention in that 2 for $20 from HMV was the New Mutants. I've not seen this. I've wanted to see it. The fact that I'm holding this is weird because I've never thought this one would come out, but I'm looking forward to checking this out at some point, even if it's bad. Another 2 for $20 is X-Men, Dark Penis, and Apocalypse. These slipcovers are absolutely gorgeous for these. Love these slipcovers. Dark Phoenix is not as bad as everyone says it is, but it's still like not great. Apocalypse is the same. Yeah. Don't really know what else to say apart from lovely, lovely, lovely arts. Now I have all the X-Men films apart from the Wolverine and Origins on 4K because they don't have 4K sadly. But the R-rated cut of the Wolverine should definitely get it because it's very beautiful. Okay, so now we're down to our last 10, and then there's 3 4K steelbooks. So first off, this is the most recent pickup, and that is Thor: Love and Thunder and Bullet Train. Now I got these. Wait for it. 2 for $30. This is normally 25 and so is this. So I essentially bought either Thor for 25 and Bullet Train for a fiver, or both of them 15 quid each. But either way, brilliant deal. Thor Love and Thunder, I will say this has got one of the best cover arts in MCU history in my opinion. Like, I love the 4K design. It is gorgeous. But the film itself has a lot to be, what's the word? There's a lot there that just doesn't work. It's not great. It could be a lot better. They just kind of treat Thor like a bit of a dumbass, like he's had no progression. So yeah, it's not great, but I'm happy I have it with the nice slipcover. So yeah, and that's another thing. Like, Marvel's slipcovers on their Blu-rays just seem to look so washed out. Like the Turning Red Blu-ray art. I'll put a picture up here if it looks the same online, but the Blu-ray art for it looks so washed out in person. It's the same with this. That's why I got Turning Red in 4K, because the slipcover looks way better. I'm pretty sure I said that in my last pickups video, but yeah, this looks like these Marvel slipcovers. Like, Marvel put like a little bit of effort into these, which for Marvel is all the effort in the world. So happy to have it. And Bullet Train, as you see, it's opened. I have watched it. Bullet Train's a film I saw in the cinemas late on in its run. I thought it was okay. I saw it in Screen X, and Screen X is a fucking piece of shit. It's a joke. It is genuinely the biggest waste of money. Do not see anything in Screen X. It's just horrible. Extended screen, woo, but then you have to turn your head and it's just distracting. But I picked it up in that deal because I thought, why not? And if we watched it with my girlfriend, I like it a little bit more. I still think it's a bit. It's just a lot at once. Like, it just keeps throwing shit at you constantly, and it's just like, whoa, Jesus Christ, calm down! Like, flashback, flashback, flashback. Jesus Christ. But it works and it doesn't work. I guess it just have to be in the right mood for it. Brad Pitt, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Brian Tyree Henry are the best part about this film. It's worth the watch just for them alone, if you like those actors. But yeah, that's Bullet Train. It's also shit that there's no slipcover at all for it, but hey. Next is a film that I've done an unboxing for, and that's the Nope Cine Edition. I was going to get the Steelbook, but if you've watched my unboxing, thankfully, thinking about it now, thankfully there was an error with the pre-order and I didn't get it. But I'm just so happy I got the Cine Edition because it's so much better. So much better. If you want to see an unboxing of this, I'll link the video in the description. But yeah. As will I with the other films that I've unboxed in this video. So next up is a film I got in a 2 for 20 with Aladdin in 4K, but Aladdin is being kept back. My girlfriend paid for it, sorry. And I'm getting that for Christmas, but this only cost me £12 in that case. But this is a film that I've heard a lot about in terms of cult classic status, and apparently it's Roland Emmerich's only good film, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out with a lovely little minty slip. So next up, we have my favourite MCU film. No, it's Captain Marvel. I don't like Captain Marvel. Again, I paid £7 for this. Surprised it came with a minty slip, but yeah, it's Captain Marvel. I don't like it, but I'm just happy to have it, like I said, because it was cheap enough. So. Now for the last MCU films, which is the Ant-Man double pack, which again, hard box, love it, and it also comes with the films separately. Love Ant-Man, haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp in cinemas because it was very boring. Want to check both of them out again very soon, and that was £25 from Amazon. And the last MCU ones is Guardians of the Galaxy. Again, nice hard box, cool spine. Get the movies individually. Yeah, really happy with these box sets. Like, collecting Marvel 4Ks feels so much more gratifying than Blu-rays. Like, this is the premium format, and it's premium for a reason, so very happy with that. £25 from Amazon as well. Now we're down to our last three. Now we have a 2 for 20 again, and that is Solo and Rise of Skywalker. Now, this Solo one was the biggest offender. I don't know if you can see the marks up there, and then the slip cover. This was the biggest offender because it came in that wrap that like pulls all the cardboard back, and it's just horrible. But yeah, and Rise of Skywalker. But Solo, I saw 4 times in cinemas. I actually quite like it. I haven't watched it since though because I burnt myself out on it, and I've only recently just gotten around to wanting to watch them. But I wanted to get these two to kind of complete my Star Wars collection in terms of the new films. But in terms of the old ones, I've bought the old ones, as in I've bought the prequels and the sequel, the prequels in the original trilogy. By me, I say my parents have, and I get that for Christmas. But I do have all the slipcovers, which is great. So when I do have it, it'll be a full set. But yeah, I just wanted to complete all of these. Again, these two were this was the worst, up there with Unbreakable in terms of how damaged it came, and then Rise of Skywalker was a little bit dented. But I don't like these. I think I said it before, but I don't like these Star Wars sleeves, and neither does Callum. They're just disgusting. But yeah, those two for $20 on Amazon. And the last standard 4K in this set, Crawl. I really like this film when I saw it in cinemas with Callum. I have the Blu-ray, and this got a 4K in September, and this is only the 4K. But this is one of the ones that covers that came with a little bit of a dent at the side. But very excited to check this out in 4K because it is a true. But yeah, really like this film. Look forward to checking it out again. And now we are down to our last three, which is slipcovers. Two of these I've done an unboxing for, one of them I haven't, so I'll link them down in the description. But yes, first off we have the Reservoir Dogs Steelbook. I love this film. Look out for an unboxing of Pulp Fiction when that 4K Steelbook comes out next month. It should be this week. It should be the week, either this week, or the week this goes up, or the week after this goes up. It should be out. But yeah, very happy with this Steelbook. Now you have the Batman Zavi Steelbook. Bought one of these for me and one for Callum. Love these Steelbooks. I have the HMV one as well, but absolutely gorgeous again. Check out my unboxing in the description. And finally, Creed and Creed 2 4K Blu-ray and Steelbook. 4K Blu-ray and 4K Steelbook, sorry. Yeah, Callum bought this as well. He never buys Steelbook, so the fact he bought this means something. He loves these films and so do I. And I love this design, so I'm really happy I was able to pick this up. But yeah, that was my pickups for November 2022. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know if I said it before, but my last one blew up and my Terrifier video is nearly 1,000 views. So thank you so much for the love on these. They're going to keep coming. So I don't think December's will be as long, but there will definitely be one every month, whether it be short or long. But anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm enjoying doing these, and I'm loving doing YouTube. So yeah, if you did enjoy, drop a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Turn the notifications on if there's anyone you think you like this. Share it with them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I've been Mr. Mayhem, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.